Hey guys, and welcome to part 4 of the Sonic and the Black Knight playthrough. We're just continuing on with more of the Crystal Cave missions, where we're now... This is the most bullshit part of the mission.
I think I know what's coming.
I can't even remember what happens.
Now, we have to rescue 5 civilians, but get this, they're trapped in crystals.
Yes,
You need to go you need to see these sunlight beams, you need to go under the sunlight and use motion controls and tilt the remote like a sword backwards to reflect the light off your sword into the crystal. And you can tell how bad it is because you can see I am shaking. Because that's the motion controls trying to register.
Had the wee, you know the wee kind of like booster thing for the remote that kind of like was supposed to make it more response?
Motion plus?
Motion plus, yeah.
No, it doesn't work here.
Right. I was going to say that come out, but was that out by this point?
No, I think that was after Black Knight. Because it was mandatory for like Skyward Sword.
Right.
The most heavily motion based game in the series.
Right.
And
That's
apparently
why it's so divided, isn't it?
yeah. But I fucking hate the sunlight because it's not like where you can just simply point and all. You have to tilt the remote as if it's on its side and then angle it. I'm like, God.
Yeah.
It's really awkward.
I like the wee kind of soundbite you just gave our viewers there. Andrew, I hate sunlight.
Sunlight!
Yeah. Sunlight is to Andrew, what sand is to Anakin.
Oh, well, that was more a Metal Gear Solid 4 reference to the sunlight gun. The solar gun, was it? Yeah. Ah, Metal Gear Solid 4 where it's 70% cutscenes. Like, see what I mean? I'm trying to get the angle working, but the game's not working for me.
Yeah. I just imagine past Andrew shouting at the wee remote, "Work, you bastard!"
Oh, for God's sake, this is embarrassing. There we go. How did they get themselves trapped in crystals in the first place?
I think it's probably someone placed them there rather than anything they did.
Unless they... I don't recall the dragon we fought before and the one we're going to fight later has crystal abilities. At least, I'm at least grateful that the soundtracks are available on Spotify that you can listen to. Oh, yeah, watch out for the debris falling from the ceiling.
Yes. Rock sharp and pointy.
I say, oh, here we are. Remember, this is what I was talking about before. Here, you hold the B button and you swing the nunchuck to do a kick move. You never knew that, didn't you?
No, never used it.
Oh, this one here, you have to destroy the boxes to not only free the crystal, but to free the sunlight. But after this, it should be it. Oh, the the sunlight can act as an attack to enemies, though.
I suppose makes sense. Creature of darkness.
Although, if we're going by, after going with Resident Evil 5 logic, the sunlight is instant kill.
They should like stick a Woody doll in front of there and be like, "Where are your rebel friends now?"
Rain bonus, new skills. Oh, new mission in Crystal Cave. Oh, we got the Tomb of Jewels again, and the third Arthur's book. Aquamarine gem must belong to Aquaman. And the rapier, that sword, that must belong to what's his name? Raphael from Soul Calibur. The French guy who's so over the top.
Right.
I wonder if we'll ever do a Soul Calibur game.
I remember, like, it was back when Soul Calibur 5 was coming out, there was a rumour that Sonic was going to be a guest character in it because he had the sword.
Oh no. That doesn't make sense.
Yoda in, so.
Aye, but Yoda was the most broken character because, for one, you could not grab him, and he had the advantage because he can jump. I bet you
Just imagine any time an opponent tried that, Yoda's just thinking, "Judge me by my size, do you?"
I'm not gonna lie, that was the only reason I got into Soul Calibur 4 because they put Star Wars characters in it.
Right.
I got the PS3 version because it had Darth Vader, but then eventually they were released the opposite characters as DLC.
But then didn't Disney take off the DLC from the PSN
Yeah,
store?
so if you didn't buy the characters back then, you're not gonna get them now.
Oh, fuck's sake, Disney.
I'll never get them now.
But then again, it's only Yoda. What version do you have?
PS3 version.
So you're only missing Yoda. And plus, it was their tease for The Apprentice in that game. Because that came out, what, a few months before Force Unleashed?
Yeah. So by that point it still was just known as The Apprentice rather than Star Killer.
Yeah. Hey, but at least they give us a tease of what he was going to be like. Oh, these enemies here with crossbows. They better not act like those fucking Ganados in my RE4 playthrough in the second half of that journey. Stephen, I know you're not watching, and I'm sure you know why. Laughing away. There's a reason why I ended that playthrough the very last scene with an image of a PNG image of Leon with tons and tons of arrows on all over him. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be an evil bastard here because game design, they put enemies in conjunction in the middle of civilians, so I'm gonna end up accidentally causing some property damage. You can tell there by the harm townsman how many people I've killed.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you first, so you refer to murder as property damage?
Yes. Well, because look, they're in the way. And they won't move.
I thought you were going to say, and you wanted them out of your way.
Here's the question, why do the civilians sound like bloody wind chimes?
You can say I couldn't be bothered giving them actual voices.
Or they couldn't be bothered to figure out what kind of species they'd be.
Yeah.
Then again, if I recall, our Field Legends was all like ancient England.
Nah. Yep, Arthur was King of England. Supposedly.
Bloody peasant. I'm hardly a squire. Oh, that's
Hardly
there we
squire.
go. That's the symbol there for killing the most civilians. A lump of iron. That's what I get. A beautiful crystal and a steel longsword.
That's your whack.
That is your punishment. Yeah, we don't fight the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's like Calma says, you forgot about the dragon. Yeah, don't remind me.
Whole time? Sorry about that. Good news, everyone's safe.
Thank you. And sorry about you.
Cat's back.
Oh, this is Ruby the Two-Faced one. What do you want?
You have shown
Oh, it's a different cat.
strength.
Yeah, Bella's right there sleeping.
That's what she is.
Yeah, and also,
I shall show
Yeah, it's obviously it was Amy.
the character was seen the whole time.
because you're a true knight.
You're a true knight for rescuing civilians, but you did fuck all about the dragon that caused me trouble.
defeat the Knights of the Round Table.
Sonic, where are you going to put those swords? You don't have any pockets.
Up his ass.
That's going to be quite uncomfortable.
Well, if he can stick 7 Chaos Emeralds up there, then I'm sure...
Ah, but the Chaos Emeralds are tiny. Their fucking swords are
By
huge.
comparison. Yeah, and they don't have a sharp bladed part.
Unless they steal that ability in Knuckles had where he's able to shrunk the Master Emerald in Adventure 2.
Because Deus Ex Emerald.
Now, they say here that Percival here is the Knight of the Grail. She's as strong as she is noble. I thought Lancelot was supposed to be the best of the knights.
Yeah, I think he was the most favoured, actually. But that was his whole shtick, was looking for the Holy Grail. And Percival, I think they're calling them the Knight of the Grail because I think Percival actually found it, but didn't realise it was the Holy Grail.
Right, okay. And Gawain, I believe, was called Knight of the Sun.
I'm not sure why. But still, I can only imagine how Percival must have kicked themselves. It's like, you're going out searching for the Holy Grail, and it turns out you find the thing where you're just like, don't know what it is. It's just like, that was it, you damn bastard.
That's exactly the ending to Apprentice in the Soul Calibur, where he defeats Soul Edge and Soul Calibur, but then comes back to Vader. He's like, why didn't you bring them back? I deemed to be of no value. Chokes him. The Molten Mines. We're only going to be here for 2 levels, folks. But this one, I think, is one of the better ones because it actually has some sort of... it keeps the stable of Sonic where you can actually grind on the rails and all that, but there is going to be 1 or 2 tricky jumps later on.
I'm sorry, but is this a town that has lava going through it?
Yes, apparently.
What if it rains?
Sonic actually says
And the
that...
place gets cooked in steam.
No, he says that...
Possibly, Rob.
I think he says that in one of the games. It's like, cool, it's raining fire. No, that's Sonic 06. That's what's good about the Soul Surge dash. Like the Soul Surge, it has a speed break ability again. But get this, what I've just blazed by was another one of those walking on the wall sections from Secret Rings. The burst right through them. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, so it's like one step closer to the boost from...
Exact. Well, Unleash was already out at this point, so they already had an idea how it worked. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just waiting for you home innocently.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? You won't be needing that. Is that a golden egg I see?
Yeah.
What are
Well,
you
that's just
buying,
about
straight?
RPGs in general. I mean,
No, can you imagine the civilians were like, What are you buying, stranger? What are you selling? You have to jump the moment these carts appear, and then Tanya jumps here and dash through more innocent civilians' houses, destroying their property in the process.
And he walks out with a fibre optic lamp and all.
Now,
He
what?
took the fibre optic lamp and all.
Now, what I just took there was an alternate path, but that's the most dangerous one, especially because of that jump. Now, to get through these rocks, you gotta slash them, but sometimes it doesn't work. And then you gotta be really quick here because we've got fast rail swapping here. Sonic in the face of danger, everyone.
He's having way too much fun with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just skip past all that sections, which is just basically walk on the walls and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the burst is like I don't have to put up with the bullshit. Actually, besides that one jump in the alternate path, this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game. Just that one jump. Because it's you don't know whether to hold down the jump button to do either a big long jump or a homing attack. But actually, there's you get to do the stomp. Actually, you press the A button 3 times. Actually, you press it once to jump, then you press it again to do the jump dash, and then you press it a 3rd time to do the stomp to get your speed back. Die. That's what the name of the dice is. It's like it's die.
Well, it's a die.
So I'm gonna die if I have these.
yeah, lethal dice.
Right, on to our boss, Sir Percival, which if I recall was not in Black Knight and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And they actually gave Blaze a new theme.
I am Percival, Knight of the Round Table, servant of King Arthur. State your name and your master, sir.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm going full night mode at this point, except I don't have any armor, besides this glove.
Very well. Sonic, Knight of the
Who do you think of the 3 knights looks the most ridiculous with their armor?
I don't know. Probably Shadow.
I would say Knuckles just because he's a
I was going to
comedian.
say it's either Shadow or Knuckles.
Aye, because Knuckles is an idiot.
Shut up!
This is where I use the full strategy against Percival. Well, actually she does this. She doesn't attack until you start attacking. Kind of like a knight thing. But the most effective way is to block and then do the up slash and then down again. Like so. And build up your soul gauge as well. And you can use that. That's her attack as well. She's based on fire like from Sonic Rush. And the song that's playing in each of these fights is Through the Fire by Crush 40. And a few more hits. I believe that's her.
That was easy.
Not really. This took me 3 tries.
I remember this boss did give me a bit of a hard time first time I played it.
Because the way the way she moves and all that, like she's fast and stabby and all that. I mean, I suppose that's how you fight with a sword like that.
Yeah, so that it would be stabbing you'd go for.
We got a movie, we got a new character, we got a new pattern style, caliber style, and a new book. I wonder if I need to use that book for one of the puzzles in Resident Evil. I wonder if I open the book and it's called The Eagle of East, Wolf of North. Eagle of East, Wolf of the West. And then its greatest sequel, Eagle of South, Wolf of North.
Was it where all these characters try to kill themselves?
Don't think she tried. I think the cliff broke away from under her.
No, she intentionally stepped back. So, but isn't that a thing for like even in the real Arthurian legends? If they fail the king, they feel like they're not worth it.
It would be a mark against them, but
You jealous or something? For a knave such as you? Ridiculous. Enough of that knave stuff already.
Ah, well, you've earned my trust. I'm gonna call you a new name now. I mean, would you just be freaked out if you picked up an ancient sword and then it started talking to you?
yeah.
That'd be like picking up your phone and then your phone talks to you, but then again, Siri does that.
Yeah.
And now you can't use him because I'm shut him off.
Why let the news call that wanted to try?
Hey, I'm looking at both of yous. Because I know one of yous.
That was the first time I seen it.
Oh, hi, Melina. Where were you the last 2 parts?
Aye.
I saw all that transpired in my reflecting pool.
So you were having a hot sauna all this time? You cheap bitch.
I have no words to thank you for all you have done.
Yeah.
No wonder you're related to Waluigi. Look at those ears.
I never noticed that.
And our cloak there is purple from the looks of it, so...
It's
King is on an island.
it looks more like a colour where you mix pink and purple.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name is for it, but it's not pink or purple. It's no violet.
You have become a fine knight.
Oh, cut it out.
Are you trying to blush me to death here?
Meanwhile, in the real world, Amy's just like, bitch, what?
If Amy was watching this, she would not approve.
Aye. Yeah, so that's what I mean. She senses a disturbance.
Right, now off we go to faraway Avalon, where we're only going to be here for 1 mission. You can go back and do the extra missions when you beat the game, but why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Unless if you're like an absolute completionist.
I mean, when was the last time you actually found a game, Colin, where you actually went out of your way to complete everything, even though everyone in your mates or whatever said no?
See, I've never actually really completed a game 100% before. Besides Super Mario 64, that was it.
Let's settle this once and for all, King Arthur. It seems your impersonation of
Again, the music's really, really good. I remember this playing in one of the trailers they showed off, and I liked it immediately because of the string mix and all that. Let's have another look at your overly ridiculous sword, which, by the way, they named Death Caliber.
Death Caliber.
give it everything you have. Only then will you prevail.
Come on, you pansy!
Yes, I've decided to give Black Arcane Arthur Monty Python treatment here.
Aye.
Throughout this fight, actually, you'll see.
Oh, good.
Oh, and remember you said you had a hard time with this boss?
Yeah.
Wait to see how easily I take him out with the Soul Surge ability. You're going to be so jealous.
So this is Andrew flexing.
Come on, then!
Onward, Sonic, Knight of the Winds.
Let's just wait in silence and see how easily this guy goes down despite his overcompensating in this voice.
Power through!
And he's done.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do you for that!
Bloody hell.
So that's just basically all you do. Wait until the sword glows white, yeah, and then swing. And double the damage. Done. Because I always had, even before I knew this, I always had a trouble with the second phase. Because when he intentionally delays his attack, I
Yeah.
always seem to hit. That's it.
That was the bit that always screwed me over. It's like you think you got the timing down just right, but then he fucks you up.
Exactly. The herb of toughness. Okay then.
Steroids.
I'm invincible! The Black Knight always triumphs!
He's got a bit of a high-pitched voice, hasn't he?
That's Monty Python for you. I just thought Black Knight. I had to do it.
Aye.
So I edited this in the way as if it was the Monty Python Black Knight reacting to all this.
Oh, I see. All right, we call it a draw.
As he dies. And Sonic's committed murder, everyone.
Not for the first time this playthrough, Andrew.
True. And that's where the main story would end, but nope. We get a plot twist. I bet you when the first time we saw this, we were like, what the fuck?
He's become one with the Force. There was even like a Star Wars style like side sweep there. Did you see that?
Yeah. I saw that, yeah.
Your king was nothing more than an illusion my grandfather conjured up.
What?
You'd better start explaining, Marlena.
Please? But yeah, I'll give the game this. I was not expecting this twist. This twist that's coming up right now. I was not expecting it the first time.
So, yeah. And Knuckles proving that no matter what his incarnation, he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. So, yeah. The scabbard that's constantly with the king, it's now here. Where's the king?
So there was never any King Arthur in the entire time. It was an illusion.
And thank you, Sonic. With this scabbard, I can erase my grandfather's greatest mistake.
Oh shit! You've been betrayed. I mean, like, what was your reactions the first time you saw this? You're like,
I just wanted to beat her ass after that.
It's just like...
basically, her plan is, folks, she doesn't want the King Arthur legend to die, and she wants to make it eternal. That's what she's afraid of: death. And we've got the end. Oh, so you're going to prevent death by committing genocide? Okay.
I know, bit of a double standard there, isn't there?
A hypocrite, basically.
Yeah.
But at least we get one of my favorite cutscenes of the entire series, where you see Sonic and the music that pops up in this part of the cutscene too. Like, if the Sonic movie looks like this, I would be okay with it.
Yeah. But again, so Shadow does still have his skate shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Despite being medieval.
Medieval technology, magic, possibly from Merlin.
Yeah. So it was like the fact that you had the trailer shots there.
Yeah. Alright, as we finish off the trailer shot, we'll see you guys in the next part.